Welcome back. Could your hormones be the cause of some health problems? I talked to holistic gynecologist Dr. Sean Tassone to learn more about hormone imbalances and how we can find wellness by using his roadmap. Dr. Tassone, I'm excited to get to talk to you today about the hormone balance. As being 8 months pregnant right now, I've realized how much hormones can play a significant part in your life. What do you see with hormones and how it plays out in our lives?
Well, definitely your hormones are imbalanced, but
Yeah.
you are in one of those time frames in life when that's actually a normal thing. So, menopause, puberty, pregnancy, even certain times in the menstrual cycle, hormones are supposed to be imbalanced. But
Mm.
when I get involved is when those imbalances kind of interfere with the way you want to live your life. Like you're not able to work or you're missing days with your family and friends because you're having bleeding or weight gain or irritability, insomnia, and things like that.
Wow, wow. And you're saying there's 12 different types of this? Is it an archetype or an imbalance?
Archetypes, I found that it was easier for me to talk to patients if I was able to tell the story of the imbalance as a story. And so instead of telling a woman, oh, your testosterone is low, which is medical jargon, I would say, oh, you are my archetype of the nun. And I would tell the story of the nun and how, good nuns don't have, they're not interested in sex and all these things. And what I found was when I told the story, because I've heard these stories for 20 years,
Yeah.
that it connected better. And then I came up with a program to fix those imbalances with spiritual practice, hormones, infoceuticals, which are things like essential oils, acupuncture, energetic medicine, nutrition, exercise, and supplements.
Okay, is that part of the Shines protocol or what is the Shines protocol?
That is the SHINES protocol, the acronym spiritual practice, hormones, infoceuticals, nutrition, exercise, and supplements.
Okay, so and you apply that for all of the archetypes, different.
Each archetype has its own protocol, and that's what the
Okay.
book is. It talks about not just each archetype, but each SHINES protocol for each archetype. And I also have a section on what type of testing to do, blood, urine, or saliva. And then I also talk about the different types of hormones and what they do.
Wow. Are there a lot of misconceptions about hormone imbalance and what this actually means?
There's two things that happen a lot in medicine. One is that women will see a physician or a provider and they're told everything looks fine, you're just getting older. And even though they don't feel good, and you're your best advocate. So you need to say, look, I don't feel normal. And second is that there's this myth that a lot of doctors talk about, especially on Instagram right now, that hormone imbalances don't exist. We know they exist. We have diagnosis codes for them. I just told you 4 or 5 instances that are normal hormone imbalances. Women are being told all the time that it's not a hormonal issue when the reality is I've seen it thousands and thousands of times where sure the blood level's normal, but just maybe moving you up a little bit more into the middle of normal might make you feel a lot better.
Wow. Is that why it often goes misdiagnosed or unrecognized?
I wouldn't say misdiagnosed because what happens to women in the medical system is they're minimized. It's not good for women. Women sit in emergency rooms on average 20 minutes longer for pain medications. They wait 7 years for a diagnosis of endometriosis. We are not. We are even gynecologists. We just treat women a little bit differently than men are treated. So I think it's just the ruling paradigm doesn't quite want to get in there yet and figure out what's going on.
All right, Dr. Tassone's book, The Hormone Balance Bible, is available everywhere that books are sold.